we streaming? Looks like it's trying. Oh, looks like we're kind of live. There we go. I see a red light here. Let me fix my audio. As you can tell, this is a rather impromptu test. Okay, so let's see if this works. Um, this is just a test, just out of curiosity to see if it is even remotely viable to stream while mobile. And let me just pull up one of the streams. It's about 12 to 15 mile an hour winds, so not ideal, but okay, looks like it's working to my amazement. Now, I am using my terrible built-in laptop webcam. I forgot a cable adapter for my camera, so I am unable to use the camera that I brought because I didn't have a mini or micro HDMI converter. But this might just be easier because it just works off the camera in the laptop. And just for context, this is the normal sky, but you see there's a massive fire going on east of Los Angeles. There's a couple of them, one northeast and one east. And so the sky is quite dark in the background there. It looks semi-apocalyptic, which is perhaps appropriate for the year we're currently living in. But anyway, this is more of a test of mobile live streaming, not apocalyptic rants. And I just want to see if this works. And if this does work, let me switch over to my slide. So here I am in the park. And let's see, how do I transition to that? One moment. Can I merge? This is tricky. Okay, so here we go. Look at that. How, oh, come on. It switched slides on me. Okay, let me go back one. Okay, so here we are, day one, wrapped up with the DynamicsCon conference. I thought it was a fantastic conference, a brand new conference, first time it's ever been put on, organized from scratch, community driven, volunteer speakers. The community voted on all of the sessions, 4 tracks. I think we have over 48 sessions across the conference. Each track had continuous sessions running out throughout the day. So really amazing conference that was put on. So shout out to the sponsors who stepped up and sponsored the conference right away, the brand new conference. And I think we had somewhere in the order of 5,000 to 6,000 registered attendees. And I don't know what the official numbers are for, excuse me, 5,000 to 6,000 registrations. In terms of actual attendees, I think in the Business Central track, which is really the only one I was monitoring, I think it was around 200 to 300 attendees at any given time. It fluctuated, of course, but say 250, 300 attendees watching conferences live throughout the day. I thought that was fantastic. And here are the presenters for the Business Central functional track for day one. And first up this morning was Tanya Henderson and I co-presenting on Business Central APIs. We had a great turnout. I think we had up to 300 plus attendees at some points during our session. And it was worked out really well. And the Q&A and the participation in the chat was fantastic. After that, Jose talked about data sync with BC and Power Automate. And then Sean, of course, Sean Dorward, fantastic presenter, incredible session. And his life hacks, I mentioned in the chat, I'm going to have to go and watch that session at least 7 times to try and digest all of those tips and tricks that he offered. If you blinked or if you were trying to insert a GIF in the chat, like dozens of us were, you easily missed one of those tips, so I need to go back and watch it again. And then we had Carrie from New View Strategies with some efficiency boosters, some tips on how to improve your use and become more efficient with BC, and then Carrie Peters also of New View doing a fantastic presentation, 35 tips in 40 minutes. Just if you blink, you'll miss them because they're just coming by so quick. So lots of great tips that I'm going to have to watch again. And then AJ wrapped up the day in the Business Central track with best practices for data migration. So he talked about the common pitfalls, concerns, constraints of data migration, whether you're coming from another ERP system and you want to bring in all that historical data, right? That's the common request from customers. So whether you're a customer or consultant, how you deal with that and what tools you use. So really great session. And at the end of the day, we had a session on building transformational communities. And I think there was a scheduling mix-up, or we didn't anticipate that last session because I was over in the networking session for Business Central. And so we were hosting that in a Zoom meeting while the final session was going on. So a little bit of an overlap there. So I think we'll work on that next year to avoid that conflict. But 6 great Business Central sessions, plus the keynote session. If you haven't check that out. That is on the YouTube channel for the DynamicsCon conference. And all of these videos will be uploaded to the YouTube channel. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the conference. I thought it was fantastic. I heard there were a few technical glitches. Fortunately, I did not have any. Tanya and I did perfectly fine in our session, no internet issues, but I heard the chat was sometimes a little tricky and some of the live presenters had some problems getting in. But overall, had a great time, and I thought the participation in the chat discussions was fantastic. A lot of people asking questions, a lot of other participants chiming in to answer. So really a lot of fun, fantastic conference. Thanks again to the sponsors for stepping up. So yeah, so this concludes my very first attempt at mobile live stream. I'll see what the stream stats stay, but I am attempting to stream at 720p, 2.5 megabit, and 128 kilobit audio. So we'll see how that comes out. And I hope you had a great day. I hope you enjoyed the conference. And tomorrow is another full day on the BC side. It is a full lineup of technical sessions. So you'll see Waldo, Tobias, and I forget who else is speaking, but definitely check those out. Another great day of presentations. So let me switch back. So I am going to go back home because the ash is literally falling out of the sky, and it's not healthy to be outdoors, except we do have a wind coming from west to east. So that's about the only thing that's making it bearable out here. And yeah, some dark skies out there with the smoke from the massive fires. But other than that, I hope you have a great day. I will talk to you later.